Hey everyone, welcome back to Shift Your Saturdays. This week we're going to be talking about lifestyle design. More importantly, why you want to start with the life you want and how your business exists to support that. So one of the things I see most as a business coach is this idea that while people have side hustles for creating the things they want, oftentimes they fail, right? I see most side hustles failing because people build without knowing the type of life that they want. Today, we're going to be talking about a more backwards approach about why we need to focus on what we want first and then creating a business that can then support this. By the end of this video, you're going to have a clear idea of how the two relate to one another. So that way you can start identifying deficiencies in your life between your lifestyle design and how your business supports that, that you can then start working on. So if you're watching this video, I want you to think about when was the last time you asked yourself, what do I want to do? Or what do I want my life to look like? Right. And again, I'm not asking, what do you think you're supposed to want? Right. Not what do you think looks good on social media, really specifically. What is it that you want? The challenge for parents is that we spend so much time taking care of everyone else that it becomes really easy to consistently neglect ourselves, right? I have parents I've worked with that for the first time in 25, 26 years, that they're actually able to create a lifestyle or do what they want to do. And unfortunately, because they've neglected themselves so long or not thought about it for so long, it's really small. Their goals are really tiny and they don't know what to do. And it kind of scares them. Most parents are building businesses hoping to God that somehow they're going to create this lifestyle that they want as if it's going to happen by accident. I'm here to argue that it needs to work the other way around. You need to know first the lifestyle, the outcomes that you want, and then you need to build your business to support it. So by the end of this video, you're going to start having some better ideas about how you can make this happen. And most importantly, get some of that clarity you're looking for, probably needing within your business. So one of the first things I tell people is that most entrepreneurs accidentally build themselves a prison, right? Your business should fund your life and not consume it. Too often, the accidents that small business owners and small business startups make is that they're creating a second job instead of an actual business. They're working more hours. They might be making more money, but there's actually less time for that lifestyle and that lifestyle design that they're looking for. And as a quick quiz for everyone, what I want you all to think about right now is if you were to step away from your business, could it survive without you? If you were to take 2 weeks off tomorrow and your business would continue operating and fulfilling, then congratulations, you actually have a business. But if you were to try and take 2 weeks off and everything would literally come to a crashing halt, unfortunately, you have created a job. And what we need to start focusing in on with this idea of time freedom is creating a business that can survive without us, that allows us to have more time freedom. This is critical. If you can't describe what your perfect day looks like, you're building blind, right? If you haven't defined your lifestyle first of what your average day looks like, you have absolutely no way to know what to work on in your business. So it's very specific and directed that your goals need to come up with. You need to create very hyper specific goals, activities, and outcomes that are important to you. The more that you do this, the more that you're going to be able to really hone on what's important to you and get that clarity that you need. So for a lot of folks, one of the things that they can do is the lifestyle audit, which is the more of, less of exercise. So you go through and you write down everything in your life that you want less of, right? You write it all down on a piece of paper, then flip it over. On the other side, you write, what do you want more of? So what you may want to say is, hey, I want to coach Billy's soccer team, right? I want more of coaching. Well, what do I need for that? Well, I need more time to then make that happen. Ultimately, what we need to do is start creating all of the lifestyle goals into monthly income needs. So we can start figuring out with concrete clarity, if I want this type of lifestyle, how much is it going to cost? And most importantly, how do I get there? Your dream life has a price tag. You just need to know what it is so you can reverse engineer the income from your business. That's the secret sauce. What you want can be had. You just need to figure out and reverse engineer how you're going to get there. Now, this revenue, this monthly income goal you're setting for becomes the target for your business that you're always going to be working towards and evaluating all of your progress against. As you do this, you need to realize that every yes to the wrong opportunity is ultimately a no to your freedom and how you get to spend your time. Your business is the bridge to the financial, time, social, spiritual, physical freedom that you're looking for, but we have to build it intentionally. When you have that clarity, you're going to prevent burnout and, more importantly, bad decisions. I joke with a lot of my clients that oftentimes they come to me telling me they're getting ready to go on a road trip and ask if they should drive a Jeep or a Ferrari. And I turn and ask them where they want to go, and they say, I don't know. As a coach, that puts me in an all but impossible situation to help them be successful, because without their end goal in mind, it's all but impossible to give them the proper insight and wisdom to help them get there. This clarity also allows you the ability to evaluate, triage, or just simply say no to opportunities that either serve as distractions or don't serve the actual lifestyle that you're trying to get. And ultimately, this is so important because this is the North Star for all the future decisions that you're going to be making. Does this help me practically as possible get to my monthly revenue goal so I can live the lifestyle I'm looking for? No? Well, we're not doing it. So for those of you who are out there watching the video, I would love to learn from you. Do you think you have that clarity in your life? Do you think you have that monthly number figured out of what your ideal lifestyle costs? More importantly, have you designed your business to reach that goal? If you like this video, I'd ask that you simply like it, share it with other parents or other people out there who might be interested in it. And more importantly, subscribe. We're going to be doing these videos every week. I want to make sure you're not missing any of the comments that we put out there. And last but not least, if you're interested in learning more, go to shiftyoursaturdays.com to see some of the resources that we have out there. We're here to help you create that business that's going to get you the lifestyle design that we're looking for. And we look forward to seeing you on our next video.